here on the East Coast. So wherever you guys, hope you're doing well, wherever you are in the world today. I love this app. I love YouTube because we can reach so many people all over the world. So when you're coming in, guys, please drop down in the comments where you're coming in from. I'm actually on the East Coast. I'm in the United States, East Coast in Virginia. So welcome, welcome. I'll wait a couple minutes just to get started. I love to have like relaxing music in the morning. I don't know if anybody out there likes to listen to just some like just peaceful music, meditation type of music. I love that because it just makes me feel inspired and happy. So welcome, welcome, welcome in. Guys, again, when you're joining, please let me know where you're coming from. I like to see who is actually watching me. And so I found yesterday I had a lot more people coming on. Maybe it was the time of day, but it's 12:01 here on the East Coast. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And guys, yesterday I had some technical issues. So I was going live on TikTok as well as YouTube. And I found that it doesn't work very well because it timed me out on YouTube because I was kind of inactive, like not doing things as much, kind of focused on my TikTok. So I'm going to do one platform at a time now. And so we'll see how this goes. But welcome, welcome, welcome. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And if you're chiming in, if you're watching this on the replay, please put hashtag replay. And if you're watching it live, drop live, do some, have some engagement with me, guys, on this. I appreciate the likes, the shares, and I appreciate you being here to listen to me on my topics daily. Okay, guys. So as you can see from the description, today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons you're not getting any sales. Okay. This can be a number of things, but I found these 3 things to be true, especially with my own situation. And welcome in, guys. Again, if you're joining, I love to see where all my people are coming in from. So drop that in the comments again, because I'm just about to get ready to start. Those who are joining me now, I like to hear where you're from. Hi, Kim Jong. How are you? Wherever you are. Oh, wow. North Korea. Russia coming in. Awesome. Hi. Why are you saying bro? Why are you laughing? I don't know who that is. But anyways, welcome everybody. I'm in the United States. I'm in Virginia from Florida. I lived in Florida for 5 years. Okay, hi. Sometimes these comments crack me up. 5 years. What part of Florida? I actually lived near Tampa, so that was pretty cool. My name is pronounced Manuela. It's a Latin name. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then this guy here. Hello, how are you? So anybody, when you're in my lives, like I'm not trying to be rude, I usually ignore negative comments, but I'm all about positivity. So if you start saying things that are disgusting and it's not filtered, I will block you. Yeah, you're thinking about going to London. My mother is from Italy. She's passed away now. But that's one place I definitely want to visit. So Europe is definitely on the list. No, I'm not British. So there's a couple people in here I'm going to have to block because that's just like not right. 1 second, guys, and then we're going to get kicking this off. I can't deal with some of these comments, but you know what? I'm not going to let it get to me today. You know, I'm going to keep going. All right, guys, I hope you're having a fabulous Wednesday. I like to call Wednesdays winning Wednesdays because I'm winning, right? And I want you guys to win. So again, my topic today is going to be on the 3 reasons why you might not be making sales yet. Guys, drop a number 1 in the comments if you're in any kind of network marketing business, if you're an affiliate marketer, you know, if you have a job. Like, I like to hear like what you're doing, what's your situation. 0, so you're not doing anything. 1, Thea, what are you doing? Like, are you in network marketing, affiliate marketing? Thank you. I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate that. So Kim Jong, you're not in anything? Okay, that's fine, because what I talk about on these lives is it can relate to anybody. Okay, good, good. So I like to see where my people are coming from, because some people just don't understand this industry. And so let me just tell you a little bit about my backstory. So for 18 plus years, I was in corporate America. I got 2 degrees. I was actually working in the HR corporate environment. And so I did that for 18 years of my life until I got laid off. And anybody here understand what layoff means? Like, has anybody gone through that? Put a number 2 if you've gone through that. Because it's not fun to be laid off. You know, at the time I have 3 kids now, but at the time I had about one younger one, and then now I have two adults that are moved along. One is in college. I have my daughter who's 17 now, and she's gonna be going to college soon. So we're gonna be empty nesters. My husband and I have been married. We've been married for almost 29 years. I was like, wow, can't believe it. It goes so fast. But going through that is very challenging, especially when you do have kids. So my poor husband's had to work had to get a second job whenever I lost a job. When he lost a job, I had to pick up extra work. And this seemed to be like a challenge all the time with us, right? Even being educated, that doesn't mean anything. It's just the industry, you know? It's like, it's just the way of the world. But I personally got tired of it. I kept getting tired of being on that hamster wheel. I was always the one that made the most money in the household. So I felt like I had to continue to keep getting the jobs. I could never be that stay-at-home mom like I wanted to. Anybody here can relate to that? Is there any mothers on here or fathers? Because I like to talk to the dad as well, because what I do now, I'm going to be able to help my husband get out of his part-time job. And so that's been, something, that's why I'm doing what I do, because I don't want us to retire and not have anything to show for it. And when I was working a job, that's how it was. Our paychecks went to the daily, the monthly bills, daycare expenses, all the activities you have to put your kids in, but we never had a savings. Anybody, am I alone in that? Like, that's always been a challenge. And so, my contract had ended on my last contract last December. I always try different things. Yes, my kid. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have special needs kids, 2 of them, my younger ones. They struggle. They are on an IEP. And so they have like reading and math challenges. So I understand those struggles as well. I didn't feel like I could homeschool them either, like that's a whole nother topic, because I just didn't feel like I could give them the structure that they needed, because at the school that they go to, they have the extra teachers who are able to help them. So, yeah, I understand that. So bless you, God bless you for that. I mean, it's a lot to deal with those challenges. So on top of all that, then you lose your job. We were displaced, and that means homeless twice, even with jobs. And so the struggle's real. And so I'm coming to you because as a mother, I mean, and a father, that's just terrible to have to keep going through those struggles all the time. And I found that was always the case, even with jobs. So my mind started shifting to that. And I found, I tried network marketing, because I know there's Thea on here. I tried network marketing, Thea, and I just couldn't stick with that, because I felt like it's not my personality. I'm an introvert by nature, and to have to get on the phone and dial so many people, asking them, telling them about what you're doing, bugging family and friends, I've done all that, and a lot of them don't support you. That's another thing I've learned through this industry is, strangers will support you over family and friends. That is so true. I found that to be true in my own personal situation. So I had been looking online for so many things. I've joined things. I've invested things. I've joined. Yes, Thea, I know. I've joined so many affiliate things and I've made little money. Sometimes no money, right? And so I kept looking. I wasn't going to give up, right? So last January, I kept starting to search because I was like, I can't deal with this. I know my contract's ending in December. I got to find something that can let me get out of this. This grind is not working for me. It's just not. And so in May of last year, I happened to be on my Facebook scrolling and I found a post that talked about how this lady was looking for moms or dads who would love to learn how to earn 2 hours a day, just use a 2-hour workday, making 900 plus a day. And my ears perked up quick. Or when I saw 900, I was like, for me, that was a blessing because that was more than I was making in a day on my job, number one. And I was like, I could do 2 hours a day. Like, that's not a problem. That's flexibility, right? So what I did was I reached out to her. I went into her DMs and I said, what is this? So she sent me to a program. It's a literal blueprint that guides you step by step on how to do this online digital marketing program. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm going to talk about today. But the 3 things, let me talk about the 3 things that are, why you're not able to be successful online is, first of all, you don't know how to have a clear message with your people. 2 hours, I do 3, you do 3. And what are you doing? Are you in affiliate marketing or, so the thing is with this, when you start, it's usually 3 hours. We teach you how to do a 2-hour, to master a 2-hour workday. But when you're starting, and depending how many platforms you're going to be, utilizing, it may take you 3 hours. It just depends on what you do. So you need to have a clear message. This is why most people are not getting it. And I didn't understand that. I'm coming from a corporate background. I'm trying all these things, not understanding what is not working. But it wasn't me. It was just the system and not having that mentorship there. So, having a clear message. You must have a converting system. With any business you do, if you're in business, you must understand this. You have to have automation in place because automation is what's going to help you to have time freedom. Who here wants time freedom? Put a number 3 in the comments. Nurse, oh, you do nurse. You're a nurse. I do 3 hours. Sometimes I do mine or 9. So you work. So you work as a nurse. Is that right, Thea? We need nurses. We need doctors and nurses. Wow. But so what happens is, you need to have an automated system in place with any business because I want time freedom. I didn't get out of a job to now go to sitting at my desk all day, right? Now that the weather is getting nicer, I know here, I think it's 60s today. It's about to be 70s, I think, on Saturday. So like, this is the weather I like to go out and walk and do those fun things like that. So for me, when I get my 2 hours of income producing activities done, I'm able to just go away from my desk, enjoy life. I didn't do that on a job, right? Yeah, you might get a 30-minute, an hour break, but I spent that crying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My last job, where I was laid off, I was miserable. I didn't like my boss. Anybody can relate to that? But as a mother, and I know I needed to provide, I continue to deal with that stuff. You got to be tough for your family. As a mother, we do carry a lot of burdens too. Not to say a father doesn't, but it's tough. So that's how I felt. I was sitting in my car on my lunch breaks. Instead of eating lunch, I'm over there crying. And I come home and I have to dump this on my poor husband, because he's the person that I talk to. So I understand that. So with this, you're going to learn to utilize a 2-hour workday to get your income producing activities out of the way. And so then, you have to have an automated system. And I'm going to go over what the 2-hour workday consists of, but I just wanted to start and share with you. This is why people fail. They need structure. I needed structure, right? For so long, your mentality, if you're in a job, is, you're being told what to do. Get this done. This is your task. Get this done within your 8 hours. You get paid, right? So the mentality has to switch. My boss got fired because he was mean to me. Yeah, girl, I've been through all that stuff. I understand. Actually, when I got let go from that position, being laid off, my boss actually got severed. She got let go after I left. So it's like karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just miserable. But I understand that, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm 52. I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. If I went to a job, I'm going there to do my job. Let me know what I got to do, and I'm going home. I don't need to have all that mess to deal with while I'm doing my job. So I understand that. Yep. Karma comes to get them. That's how I look at it. But yeah, so again, with this, the automated system, it helps me to be able to just do what I need to do. And the system works for me while I'm away from my desk, right? And then number 3, you need to have a way to get people to come to you. Like, what is your story? How are you attracting people to you? Like, you guys are on my live right now, and I appreciate you. I love you. I don't know you, but I feel, I'm sure you feel what I'm talking about. So we teach you how to attract your perfect customers. Those people, for me, are people that have been through it. Maybe they want to supplement their income. Maybe they love their job. We have people that love their job, but they just want to have extra income. I'm talking to anyone out there who just wants to get out of their 9 to 5. They want to supplement. They want to have a retirement. They might want to retire their husband from their part-time. That's what I'm trying to do right now, right? Because I don't want him to have to deal with that. He's up in age as well. We're going to be empty nesters soon. So I'm starting to save for when we start to travel and do all those things once my last child's out the house, right? So that's the stuff that I look forward to. That's why I joined this, okay? So I'm going to break this down, and don't worry if you can't read my board, because I'm going to go over the 5 steps here that are in the blueprint that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. Okay, guys? If you guys want to know what the blueprint is, you can go to my website. It is Manuela, first name, last name, Vincent.com. And it should be on my channel. But after this video, I'll also link it. But just stay tuned, because the blueprint is going to guide you and explain to you what it is that we do to make daily pay following simple steps, okay? So number 1 is that when you have a business, an online business, to be successful, you have to give somebody something for free. Does anybody agree with that? Put a number 4 in the comments if you understand. I like to see engagement. So you need to have a freebie. It's kind of like it's attraction. I'm attracting you to see what it is I have before you join me in a program. And that's how you're supposed to do it, okay? So for me, my freebie is going to be my blueprint to you guys. This is the same blueprint that I followed to get daily pay and be successful. It's my gift to you. So when you go to my website, and guys, if you go there now, drop a number 5 in the comments if you've done it. You're not going to get spammed. It's literally going to take you to a capture page about my blueprint, my business. And if you want to join, you are welcome to. Nothing crazy. That's what automation is. And if you don't have it, it's not going to work for you. So when I was a math person, I had to, guys, 1 second. Someone's knocking. 1 second. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. All right, so, okay, Thea, you said, so when I was a math person, I had to go home and do math, but tell me how to figure it out. It's really, really hard because I got a back pain and I don't like my boss. Yeah. So with this blueprint, it's going to guide you step by step. Because like I said, I came from corporate. I was always told what to do to get it, like most of us who have a job. But with this, you got to learn also how to how to change your mindset so that you're no longer taking orders from anybody else. Now you have to work for yourself. That's why we have structure, and that's what I'm about to share with you. I needed that too. Anyone needs that if you're working online, because otherwise you're gonna be lost in the weeds. You're not gonna stick with it, and you're not gonna understand that. Can we agree on that? Give me some thumbs ups in the comments if you can agree with that. So I'm gonna share with you the blueprint again. It's my name, ManuelaVincent.com. Yes, ManuelaVincent.com, and that's going to take you to a capture page. You want to put your best email in there. That way you're going to get the blueprint. And now you're in my automations, guys, okay? And you're not going to get spam. You can opt out at any time, but it's going to get you the blueprint. Check your spam folders in your email. It's going to guide you through. You'll stay on my automations for 30 days unless you decide, unless one of two things, you decide you're going to go ahead and purchase one of these digital programs that's going to teach you these high income skills that I'm talking about, that I'm utilizing, or you opt out. You just don't want to hear any more from me, okay? Nothing serious, guys, okay? You do it every day. When you get emails from Shein or Amazon, it's the same thing. You need automation. Can we agree on that? Put a number 6 in the comments. Can we agree on that? You need automation because you don't want to be sitting at your desk all day, right? All right, so that's where you're gonna go. Also, guys, if you watch this on replay, again, it'll be down in the comments. I'll go back and put my link in the comments, okay? So you're gonna get my freebie today. That is what's going to allow someone to go ahead and see what this is all about, all right? So next, we're gonna talk about the 2 to 3 hour workday I have here, the 2 to 3 hour workday. So what we do here in this business is literally we do a 2 to 3 hour workday. We master that. The first hour of that 2 hours is going to consist of you creating 3 pieces of content. That can be a post on your social platform. That could be 3 pieces of videos. I actually do videos. I do short form videos. You can see on my shorts, I do a lot of faceless videos. I also do some talking videos. That's what we're going to teach you in this program, how to do very 1 minute. It doesn't have to be crazy. It shouldn't take you long to do each one. We're going to teach you how to structure that. So you'll do 3 pieces of content and go live if you're comfortable. Guys, you have to learn to get out your comfort zone. You have to learn to get out your comfort zone because you'll always be stuck and you never move forward, right? These are tough for me as well, but I knew I needed to reach my people. I need to share with you my story. I need to connect with you. You understand? So lives are nerve-wracking at first, but then once you go do them a few times, you'll get more comfortable. I feel like you're in my living room and I'm just talking to you right now. So you have to learn that, but you don't have to go live. I'm suggesting that because that's what's working for me, because people will see what you're offering. You know, we got Thea in here engaging. And so that's what I'm highly suggesting. So I do 3 pieces of content. So short form videos. I utilize TikTok a lot. I have a TikTok. I utilize that. I've got a dog and a cat. Yeah. And when they make me do work, my cat and my dog is feeding, but because I've got work to do and I've got 5 kids, it's just hard for me. Yeah, that's the thing though. If even when I was working with this, I got up earlier just to do my video. If I have to do 2 hours, you can do them around any time of the day. It doesn't have to be. Some people are breaking it out in 30 minutes whenever they can get it in. As long as you can just commit to the 2 hours, you're gonna be fine. As long as you're just disciplined to just knock out all the distractions, because that's what's going to hold you back, distractions, right? So again, I used to do like an hour ahead of time in the morning. I'd get up, do my prayers, and then do my videos before I knew I had to go to work. And then I would do, maybe on my lunch break, I would do another hour. You know, hello from Canada. Hi, how are you? So that's what I'm saying. I like this platform because I'm meeting so many people all over the world. I love this. And so we'll teach you how to do that. Don't let that deter you from this, because you can do it. We have so many people doing it. We have people that don't even know about tech. We have tech help here. It's super simple. Okay. I'm going to tell you, Keep it super simple. That's our motto here. We don't want you to have to worry about crazy things and not get started doing this program, okay? So you're going to create content. We're going to teach you what content to do. We're going to teach you how to structure what you're going to say. Remember in the beginning when I said you have to have a clear message? We're going to teach you how to create a clear message. Not everyone's going to buy from you. That's the mindset shift again. I'm reaching people who want to get out of what they're doing. If they don't want to be in the 9 to 5, I'm reaching the people that want to retire early. I want to connect with people like that and people who are coachable, right? So we're going to teach you how to connect with those people and get your message across, okay? And so we do that through short form videos, 1-minute videos. I do faceless where I have my message on my faceless videos talking about, how to do a 2-hour workday. This is what you need to do, different things like that. We're going to teach you how to do that. We utilize a bunch of tools. You'll get that as well to teach you. We have mentorship from our millionaire mentor. She literally every day will post a task for us to do so we can get better at everything in this program, like these videos, your short form videos. We have Legacy Builder mentorship program. That's what I'm part of. It's called Legacy Builders because we're trying to leave a legacy for our families. That's what I'm trying to do. And so we have yesterday was our call. It's only exclusive for Legacy Builder people who come in on that program. I have to go. I'm talking to my son. Okay. I'm telling my son are you taking your son to the hospital? Okay. Prayers. This is going to be on a replay, Thea, so if any time you want to come back, you can watch it, and I pray for your son. But yeah, so we have that one-on-one mentorship with this program, and I have never been a part of that. It keeps me on task. I'm telling you, we have daily videos. The program last night, where she talks about something with us, a topic, then she breaks us into breakout rooms where we can talk with other people in the program. We learn from each other that way. We get out of our comfort zone like that. And so that's why I love the Legacy Builder program. So you already have the 1 hour down, which is doing your video, batching your content, getting ready, for the next day to post it up or post it that day, right? And then the 30 minutes of this whole 2 hours, you're going to be doing copy paste ads. And these ads are free. Nothing besides purchasing your digital program is going to cost you outside of you get a one-time website fee you have to pay. They host our website. So your program is a one-time fee. Your website is a one-time fee. Okay. So what happens is, where was I? Okay. 30 minutes, copy pasting ads. Excuse me. Allergies are acting up today. So 30 minutes, you're going to be copy pasting ads. And so we're going to give you the ads and we're going to show you the free platforms to post on. You're just going to put your music on, 30 minutes, copy pasting ads. Again, it's geared towards your people. Like if I'm trying to seek out moms who want to be home with their kids. They don't want to lose any more time with their kids. I knew that was me. I missed out on a lot of my children's smaller years, the younger years. And so I don't want that for you. Bye, Thea. I don't want that for you. I want you guys to be able to, that's who I'm trying to reach out to. And so that's who I would be connecting with and posting for, those kind of platforms that tailor to moms, dads who are wanting to get out of the grind. Okay. So we're going to teach you that. Then the last 30 minutes of that 2 hours is going to consist of you going back and responding to messages. Like people are going to email you when they come to your short form videos. They're going to ask for info like I'm ready to get started, more info. You're going to get emails. So those are the people that you're going to actually respond to, give them your website. And that's what I'm doing the last 30 minutes of my day. I'm going back and responding to people. And that's pretty much what the 2 hour workday consists of. Now, again, if you're on multiple platforms, I'm getting so many alerts coming through. If you're on multiple platforms, guys, it's going to have you probably do an hour more a day. But you'll learn and you'll get a rhythm for it, okay? So let's move on. What you need next is going to have to be a product that's in demand. You have to have a product that's going to be useful to someone. Can we agree on that? I think the last number we were at is 6. If we can agree on that, can I get a 6 or a thumbs up in the comments, please? So you have to have a product that's in demand in order for someone to purchase from you. So what we have are already done for you products. You guys don't need to create anything. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. We have 4 digital products already done for you. They teach you these high demand skills that I'm talking to you about. And so that's what you're going to get with any of the programs that you select, okay? So the 4 programs are, one is the Legacy Builder. That's the one I'm part of. That's a $900 program. Again, all one-time fees. A $600 program is our Digital Mastery program. Then the third one is our Passive Daily Blueprint program. That's a $300 program. And then a $100 program is our Launch Pad. So you have 4 done-for-you programs that teach you the same thing. The only difference with the Legacy program that I'm part of, the 900 one, is that you get the more hands-on mentorship. You get to be part of that Legacy the Legacy weekly calls. It's a little more mentorship, if you will. But you're never alone because we have a community of 50,000 people that are always there to help you. We have tech support. It's an interactive program. It's not one of those courses, and believe me, I've purchased them. They might even be cheaper, but you're off on your own doing your thing and you get lost in the weeds. That's why I love this, because it's interactive. It's making me do stuff every day. So I don't get lost in the weeds and I'm not wasting my money, because believe me, I've wasted money on programs before. Like I said in the beginning, I've tried everything. Okay. This is structured. That's what I need. I need a guide that walks me through my 2-hour workday so I can go out and enjoy the rest of the day, and I can make daily pay on autopilot. All right. So now that we got the 4 programs out, guys, what's next? We need to have automation. I keep telling you guys, automation is key. You need automation because you don't want to be stuck at your desk all day. So automation for this program, you get it with any of the 4 programs you decide to come in on. It's a free system. We use system.io if you're familiar with that. If not, no worries. We give that to you for free, and we give you 30 pre-built emails that'll go in there. You're going to go through I'm going to show you a little bit about the program, like what it encompasses, how many modules, etc., that you get for the program. But, excuse me. But for the most part, you're going to get 30 pre-built automated emails when you get the system. You click one button, it goes right into the funnel, and it's already there. All you're doing is going back and putting your name in the bottom and your link, so that when people come through your sales funnel, they're going to buy from you. So that's what that is. And we get that with any of these digital programs. Okay. So automation is key. That's how I'm able to make $900 when I'm sleeping, because the system's working for me. If I'm walking, a $300 commission. And we get 100% profit with this. This is not like network marketing. This is not MLM. This is none of that garbage. This is a literal digital program that teaches you how to utilize a 2-hour workday. You get 100% profit. So if I get a $900 sale from someone purchasing my Legacy Builder program, that's what I'm going to get in my bank account, $900. No sharing, 100%. That's what I loved about this. It made me more. I can make here more in a day than I did on a job. And that's what I'm so glad that I found this program for. So that has been a blessing. Okay. So we got the automation, but how are we going to get your business discovered? You know, the network marketer, I think we had someone in here earlier, Thea, was saying how she was in that and she knows how network marketing works. You know, you have to, the commissions are you're getting a percentage. I think, yeah, you get a percentage, and here, like I said, it's 100%. I'm backtracking a little bit, but that's okay. The one weird kid. Hey. The one weird kid. Hey, glad you're back. You can always watch us on a replay as well. But I was just talking about how we get 100% commissions here. We don't have to share, like get a little percent, like 25%, like we do with network marketing. It's not MLM. It's a digital program. We sell the digital program, either of the 4 programs, any one. If you come in at the highest level, which I am in, $900, If someone came in and got a $600 package, you're going to get $600. If someone came in and got a $300 package, you're going to get $300. If someone wanted to buy the $100 program, you're going to get the $100 because you came in at the higher one. That means you're getting 4 income streams. Does that make sense to everybody? Drop a number 7 if that you can understand that. So we don't split commissions. This is our money when we get it, okay? So that's where I was. How to get. All right, guy. Thank you so much for the participation. The one weird kid. So how are you going to get discovered? So that's the next thing. So again, that's what I was trying to address. Like with network marketing, you have to sit there and call people. You have to bug people in the DMs. You have to sit there and dial 100 people on your list. Who remembers that stuff? If you were in network marketing, it's crazy. I don't like that style of marketing at all. I'm not comfortable with it. So that didn't work for me. With this, we're literally showing you how to create content like this, you know, a live or a short form video to attract your perfect customer. And I always say perfect customer because that's what we're taught here. You're going to learn what your perfect customer is. It's someone like you. That's what your perfect customer is. It's someone exactly like you. Whatever your story is, that's who you want to attract in your message. So we're going to teach you how to do that in videos and posts and other content forms. And so they're going to come to you instead of you chasing them. I don't want to chase people down. I don't want to have to beg a family member or a friend because that's not comfortable to me. I don't want to have to beg anybody. And again, like I said in the beginning of the live, I shared, you know, I used to always go to family and friends to be the first person to buy from me, right? A lot of them didn't want to do that. They don't want to mess with that kind of stuff. So it's like, to me, I feel like strangers support me more than my own family. I don't know if anybody out there has the same situation, but that's most situations. So that's kind of where I was with that. So this is perfect for that. Where you don't have to chase anybody down because we're going to get you to get your perfect customer to you. I get people on my videos, hey, info, hey, ready, right? And that's another thing we're going to teach you how to do a call to action, right? We're going to get to the good stuff in a minute. I'm going to share with you guys what it is you're getting, okay? But I wanted to share that because it's so important. So a CTA is something you'll learn, which means call to action. And it's what I do at the end of my regular videos. And even on here, you know, it can go something like, guys, if you liked what I shared with you today and you're ready to get out of your 9-to-5 grind, if you're ready to retire early, if you just want to learn these high income skills, guys, go ahead in the comments and drop the word skills. And I would love to get you to my blueprint. You know, that's a call to action. And we'll teach you how to do those because you need something so that someone is going to comment and say, hey, I'm ready to get started. Let me see what you got. Hey, Raj, what's up? You were on here, I think, yesterday, right? I had some issues with, I was trying to do a live with my TikTok and my YouTube, and it kicked me out of YouTube after 30 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. So I'm just doing this and then I'm going to get on my TikTok next. So anyways, like I was saying, that's what you're going to learn here. Those 5 steps I taught, I just went over. You know, you're going to give the freebie, which is my blueprint. Like I said, you're going to learn how to master the 2 to 3 hour workday. And you already have 4 done for you products. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here. We have those. You're going to learn how to connect your automated system. If you're not tech savvy, don't worry about that because we have tech support that will help you. And we're going to teach you how to get discovered so you don't have to chase family or friends, man. I don't like that. And so that's what we're going to teach you here. So I want to share with you guys. Bear with me because I'm going to be turning my camera. And okay, so this is my capture page, guys. If at any time on here you haven't done so already, go to manuelavincent.com. Actually, I can bring it up to see that right there. manuelavincent.com. Okay, it's my first and last name, just like on my channel. And it'll take you to this blueprint here. And this is our capture pages. And guys, by the way, with Legacy, you can change this. It doesn't have to be these 2 people on here. You can change it to whatever you want, as far as like if it's your family, if it's something tailored to more elderly people. We have a lady who does that. Like it's, it works fine. The message is important. It's clear. It doesn't need to be changed. It works. It converts. Okay. So you'll put your name, your best email here. And then that's going to kick you over into the system. You'll actually hear from my millionaire mentor. She's the one who created this program for us. She actually has a great story. She actually earned her first million in, I want to say, 6 or 7 months. That wasn't even her goal, but she did that just by copy pasting ads. And she didn't even go live yet, but she was able to do it. It was the message, right? So she shared this with us, and this is what it is, okay? So like I said, these are the 4 programs that you would have access. You choose one of these programs to start with. Again, Legacy Builder 2.0 is the $900 program. The Digital Mastery is going to be your $600 program. The Passive Daily Blueprint is the $300 program, and then the Launchpad is the $100. Guys, like I said in the beginning, all of these will do the same. The only difference is this one gives you 4 income streams. This one will give you 3 income streams. This one will give you 2 income streams, and this one is only 1 income stream. I wanted to go all in because I wanted all 4 when people bought from me. And so you also get that mentorship I told you, that exclusive mentorship with our millionaire mentor. Okay. We were on a call last night. It's called Legacy Builders Call. And every Tuesday she'll put a call and she'll teach us something. And then we'll get into breakout rooms on the Zoom, and we get to talk to each other, and we get to learn so much from each other. It's amazing. I love it. And so you're just going to go here. And this is what I kind of already talked about. It's going to talk about how would an extra $900 per day change your life, guys. It is life-changing. I remember when I woke up to a $900 sale on my phone. You'll set up your payment portals through here and everything. I have Stripe, so I take credit cards, payment plans, everything. And so this is what this is talking about. No experience, no problem. You see, you're going to learn how to track your perfect customer. And all this is in here, guys. You can watch my millionaire mentor. She's going to talk about the program more. We have 50,000 members in our community right now. Out of the 50,000, in 10 months, we were able to, all as a team, accumulate $29 million selling the $900 package because we learned the skills to attract our perfect customer. And on average, within 7 days, people are earning their profit back. So let me tell you mine real quick before we continue. So when I started my program, I started in May. I went in right away as soon as I purchased it, and I set up my funnel. I set up my payment portal within about 10 to 15 minutes. No help. I followed the video. I paused it where I needed to, went back, connected, paused, went back and connected, and it was done. When I did that, first, I posted on my social platform, and that's when I made my first sale. You don't have to do that though, guys. Like it just depends. Some people won't make it in 7 days. It depends on how bad you want it. But I made my first sale within, not that same day, within the week. So this is about right, 7 days. It just depends on you and your consistency. But I was so excited. I shared it right away, and I was able to get my investment back. But again, don't expect to purchase one of these and think you're going to make money right away, because you have to follow the blueprint that I'm talking about. Like with anything, you can't expect to just have success right away. Unless you perhaps have been in this industry a while, you have a nice following. And that's another thing. I didn't have a big following. You don't have to have a following to get started with this and earn income. So newbies are having success with this, okay? So no guarantees. I have to drop that in here. There's no guarantees of income because I don't know your work ethic. I know what I want. I don't know what your work ethic is, okay? So that's what you have to think about when you get started. You have to be coachable because that's who I want to work with. People who can come in with a good mindset. We have mindset training, coachable. You have to be coachable, guys, all right? So let's get back into this. With the Legacy Builder program, you're going to be able to get licensed. I just got my license. I'm waiting for the one with my name on it, but they did send me this via email. If you could see that, it says certificate of completion. This certificate is presented to confirm you're a now certified legacy builder reseller. So this makes me credible. I know what I'm talking about when I talk about these programs. That's what this basically means. You have to take, it's a course in the back office, and you go through the modules, and you have to understand your stuff, and then you take an assessment and you pass it or you fail it, but you can try to retake it. It's included with the program. You don't have to pay any extra fees. You just go in there and you do it until you pass it. So you get actually the seal comes with it when you're certified, and you get that certificate, okay? So this is making us credible, to understand and be able to talk about these programs. So how exciting is that? That was the biggest thing I loved about this program. And then here's some success stories. These are our 6 and 7 figure income earners that we have that mentor us as well. And I'll let you guys come in here and look at that. I won't play these videos because for time's sake, but you can come in here and you can hear their stories. And then this is about me, my story. When you see my face, that you know that you're on my page. And this is my family, guys. This is who I do it for. This is why I no longer want to be in the grind, because I missed out on their childhood. You know, I missed the memories of these 3 guys here. So he's an adult now. He's 19. Me, my daughter, who's going to be 17 in August, my daughter-in-law, and that's my son. He's my oldest son. And so this is my husband. This is who the guy is. This is why I'm trying to retire him from his part-time job. And so that's why I do this. You see, this is my story. You can change this to be whatever you want when you come in. But this is why I do what I do. You have to have a big why, or you're not going to stick with it. So you can keep on going. It is a plug and play system. Plug and play. You can literally go in, click a button, and you'll set your 30 emails up. That's how simple it is. And you're going to follow the master blueprint. Your system's going to be, it's automated. So it works for us 24/7. So I already went over a lot of this with you guys. So again, this is the part that I like to really take a little time on, but it's not going to be for you if you're not going to just come in and go for it. You know, buy the program, get started. Don't let it sit, because you won't take action. I've had people come to me after they purchase the program and they're like, I want a refund. First of all, these are digital programs. They're not refundable. If you need help, I'm here to help you. And we have the mentorship there for you to get help. There's no excuses. This is why I'm saying to you now, don't come in here and think it's a get rich quick scheme, because that's not what I roll with. I don't do that kind of stuff. I tell you what I'm doing because it works for me, and you're going to follow the strategy that's been laid out, and you have me as your mentor as well. So if you're not willing to create content, it won't work for you. If you don't want to get outside your comfort zone, create a video or any other pieces of content, then this is not going to be for you, because that's what the digital programs teach you. That's how you get your customers coming to you. You got to put yourself out there. You have to create a video, even if it's faceless. Again, we have a whole course in there for branding yourself faceless. You don't have to show your face, but you have to get your message in there so people can come to you. So you have to be coachable. Guys, I don't have to read this. I've been talking about it the whole time on here. But I love this has been added, because it's going to basically tell those people, if you're not going to do that stuff, then you don't want to buy it, because we're telling you right there, you're wasting your money because you're not taking advantage of what we have here. And this is valued at over $1,900, and we're selling it for $900, this Legacy Builder program. It's well worth more than that. Okay. My TV costs more than that. And that to me is a waste of time, because I'm not learning anything off of that. So you got to learn to invest in yourself. We're going to teach you that mindset if you don't already have it. So guys, this is it. Here we go. Legacy Builder. This is what I'm in. And again, like I told you, it gives you the 4 income streams with this program. You're getting the $900 if someone purchases from you, $900. $600 if they buy the digital mastery, $300 if they buy the passive daily blueprint, or $100 if they buy the launch pad. So I'm eligible for any of this money, depending on where they come in at. That's why I went in and purchased that, because I wanted that income. I'm trying to do legacy builder income here, something to leave for my kids when I'm gone. And so that's why I went all in, okay? Again, it's one-time fees. You pay a one-time $39 for your website to be hosted. They host the website for us. Okay, so it's $900 plus $39. And then you would probably want to get a domain at GoDaddy. It's cheap. It's probably like a couple dollars, if that. You don't, it's recommended, but you don't have to, because you want it. Like my domain is mine, manuelavincent.com. You want to get something personalized to you. We have people like with daily pay blueprint, you know, so you want to customize that. That's why we suggest you get a domain, and we'll teach you all that. So if you decide you don't want to do that, but you want to come down to one of the lower ones, they're here, you see, but it's breaking out, telling you what your income streams are. $600, $300, $100. The next one, you'd get the two income streams, $300 and $100. And then $100 is for our toe dippers, I guess you could say. People that just want to see what it's all about, but they don't know. I feel like this one is a waste of time, but you come in where your finances enable you to, because you can always upgrade to any of them within 30 days and pay the difference. But this is only one income stream. If $100 is all you want to make per sale, what is that? Let's say, and I like to break numbers down. So let's say you came in $100 a day, because that's what's possible here. That's $36,000 a year for this one. This one is about 200,000. Well, no, this is 100,000. So this would be replacing your income at your job if you want to make six figures. And this one is 200,000 a year. And then legacy is 328,000 a year, guys. That's life-changing money. That's my big goals, right? But you know, you take it where you want to come in at, where your income goals are. I knew I wanted to go big, and that's why I joined the Legacy Builder program, guys. So all of them work the same. It's just like I like to reiterate, legacy gives you more mentorship. All right. So let's go here. Guys, I do want to say that if you decide you want to go all in or with any of the programs, we do offer the payment options available. So you just click on the green button, and it's going to take you to this, and you'll put your regular details that you would pay on any platform. You can pay with PayPal, or if you want to do a payment plan, you would go to my Stripe button. See Stripe there? And with Stripe, you have these options available to you. So if, let's say you wanted to do Afterpay, that's what the payments would be broken out with Afterpay. So they would spread it out over 12 months. It would be $75. If you want to pay it off quicker, $150. 4 payments, $225. And then if you want to try Affirm, you can. Affirm does do credit checks. I think we're getting a lot more approvals on the Afterpay because they're more lenient with that stuff. But if you want to do Affirm, it's going to break it out into 18 months, you pay $56 a month. 12 months would be $81, and six interest-free payments of $150. And then I do have Klarna. And I'm sharing this with you guys who don't have the money. If you don't have the money to come up, this is the option. So there's really no excuse for this unless you just don't want to, get out of your situation. I don't know what your situation is. I'm just telling you I wanted to get out. So with Klarna, it's 18 months at 58, 12 months at 83, 6 months at 158. All right, guys. So you can choose what you want to do. There's options here. Let me share with you about the program. Literally, guys, I'm so transparent. I show so much on these videos, but I want you to be aware before you purchase, okay? So when you join, whatever program you join, that's what you're going to click on, your program. If you can see here, I have everything because I'm part of the Legacy Builder 2.0. But, you would come in after you purchase, you'll get emailed your link to log in. And here is where the magic happens. So for instance, this is the Legacy Builder 2.0. I'm showing you what you get with Legacy. You're getting a complete 187 lessons to learn. You can always go back, and we are advising you to go back after you, because you can't learn everything at once. It's best to go back and rewatch modules. So don't just think I completed all the lessons and now I'm done. No, you're going to have to go back and look at things and re-review and re-review, right? That's how you become a novice at everything you do. So here you'll come right in and you'll get started. It literally walks you through. It shows you how to launch your kit for your online business, how to set up your website. Remember I was telling you that? It took me 10 minutes. It's literally a step-by-step action. You come in and it walks you through how to set up everything, your GoDaddy. It tells you how to set up your payment portals, right? What you want to, we take Stripe, Square, everything, guys. There's always something in here for everyone, and you'll go through and set it up. It breaks it down. So the newbiest person that doesn't understand this kind of stuff will understand when you're done with it. And so that's what you're going to be getting, 187 lessons to go through that teach you how to market this, right? When you go through your lessons, you're going to be doing that on a daily basis, but the 2 hours is your income producing activities. Let me talk to you again. Let me show you my face. I like to talk. So when you first purchase your program, you're going to get emailed this program. Whatever one you purchase, you're going to log in and you're going to walk through the steps like I showed you. If you need extra mentorship, I'm here. I'll give you my direct number and email where you can email me all that great stuff because I'm your coach, right? But our millionaire mentor is the coach. So you'll get access to her and all this whole training I just showed you. Also, you're going to get access to our digital community of 50,000 people. I'm going to share with you that now, where you'll go in there daily. There's a task for you to do. Everyone goes in there. We stay plugged into that daily because that's where we're going to know when the webinars are happening, what the daily task is for us to do. So it's interactive. Everyone's engaging. You're not alone. You're not going to just be going. Your lessons, you can do them self-paced, but daily you have activities to do. You have to do your 2-hour workday, right? Consistently every day. You have to plug into the digital growth community every day. Go in there and see what she's putting in. She puts these videos in there. I'm about to show you that every day there's something. Amen to that. You are never alone. God is by me. You see my shirt? Jesus, I trust in you. Exactly. All right. So, and yes, I do agree. Jesus is always with us, but I'm just speaking in terms of the program. In terms of the program, you're not alone because it's going to teach you daily. You're going to have interactive people in here all day long. So I shared that. Let me share the actual digital growth community. And I appreciate you, the one weird kid. I appreciate that. So here is where you go. Let me go to the all. So we have 50.9K, if you could see that, members in this community. Now we're growing daily because people are purchasing. They're coming in. This works, okay? So here's where you go for our community information. It talks about, she'll pin things like, okay, this is when people start, this is what we need to tell our members, where to get the information, how to get access to the community if they're not able to get it in the email. So today, well, this was 11 days ago, but today was 53 minutes ago, she posted day 59. Ownership over excuses. So that's the kind of stuff we're getting from our CEO. She's literally walking us through the mindset training as well. So daily task is come in here, watch these short videos to learn something new every day. So not only are you doing your program that you're getting, right? You're also coming in here every day and you're getting also additional training every day. And she's literally puts these videos, some of them are 1 minute up to 4 minutes. She's talking with us, okay? And so that's what we do here. This is our amazing community, okay? Let me share the wins because I know people like to say, well, where the money at? this is where we put our wins. When we have successes, we cheer each other on. And it doesn't even have to be about monetary wins. It's also about, okay, we just got certified. Hey, I just got so many people on my live. Hey, you can see that. I'm going to keep scrolling. A lot of people got certified. Look, this person, Donna, she just said she got her first $900 sale in just 8.5 months. So where I told you, you can't come into this thinking that maybe you'll get money right away. Everybody's different. It depends on how consistent you stay, right? You can't just get the program and think that you're going to miraculously make money if you don't stay consistent. We're teaching the strategies, but you have to put them into place. Does that make sense, everybody? So that's what this is showing. She said, sitting outside, enjoying the morning, scrolling through my news feed, switched over to check my email, and I saw an email from System.io with the subject like, congratulations, you just made a new sale. And that's a great feeling when you get that. Like I said in the beginning, I've gotten sales while I was sleeping. And having that come on your phone is amazing. So it works. I love it. We have people in South Africa joining, making money. This person made 3 $900 sales in the past week. What else? I can keep showing you. Certified. This lady created her own first ebook, because we have a program in there that teaches you that too. If you want to create your own other programs, you can do that as well. Certified. This person got a $900 sale while making dinner. They come in at all times. That's why I love automation, because you don't know when to expect it. Those people who are on my live now, if you went to my capture page, www.manuelavincent.com, you put your name in, your email, and you're in my automations. If you decide to purchase, it happens when it happens. But I could be doing anything, enjoying life, and it happens, okay? So that's what I love about it, and that's what I love about automation. So this person made a $600 sale, the digital mastery programs, while she was on the legacy training with us last night, or he did. So that's what you're going to get, guys. We have a calendar here. I think I went over a little bit today, but that's okay. I like sharing. Again, for those who are new, you probably didn't just jumping on my call. So we have something to do every day on this calendar. We have storytelling tomorrow, learning how to tell your story better. We have bi-weekly orientation calls for people that are new, want to come in and they'll talk to you. So it's always something here. Like I said, you're never alone, guys. So I'm going to turn this back around. So guys, that's how I'm going to end the live today. If you have any questions about anything, definitely drop them in the comments. I'll go back and read this. If you guys are ready to go, drop the word ready in the comments. I would love to share the blueprint with you at any time. I think the website's also in my channel page, on the top of my channel, but it's my first and last name.com. And that'll take you to the blueprint where you can go and get my blueprint for free. And then I've showed you all the programs. You have an option. You have an option, one of 4 options, or actually 4 options. One, you could pick the $900 program, the $600 program, the $300, or the $100. You come in where you want to go with your career in this. That's what I like to call it. It's my career now. You decide what your income levels are. All the programs do the same as far as teaching you. It's just Legacy Builder gives you a little bit more mentorship. So with that, guys, I hope you have an amazing winning Wednesday. If you have any questions, again, drop them down below. Website again, www.manuelavincent.com. And I hope to see you guys again on my live tomorrow. All right, have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.